Hey guys, welcome back to Salvagemasterv channel for another episode of Lexus Rebuild. In today's episode we're gonna cut this frame rail and test fit all the parts to see how everything aligns. If everything is good, we're gonna start welding. If some lines doesn't match, we're gonna have to do some pulls, but we'll see. But before we start working on the car, let's open up a few packages that came in, and then we're gonna start working on the car. This is the fog light cover on the passenger side. Looks good. Let's see what we got from Target. Oh, that's good. This is the Lexus emblem. I was able to find it on eBay, and that was the only one available. This is the special emblem, so the radar can see through. And dealer cost is $450. Can you imagine pay $450 for something like this? Plastic? I don't know. But I was able to find it for $42. Total cost $50. So $400 save up. Also, I got the frame rail from a dealership. This is another expensive part also. It's $400. This is the end piece that goes over here. I'm gonna drill this one out and weld this one in. And this piece is also a portion of the frame rail that goes over here for other side. So that's it for the parts. Let's start working. So before I can cut this frame rail, I need to get it out this core support. So let's cut this frame rail out and drill this portion out. Before I will cut this section out, I want to write it down measurements first to be sure when we installing new one, we're on the same measurements. That's it. Now we can cut it out. Safety first. And that's it, that's all it is. Now, let's trade this out and move to the new one and cut it out and test fit it. Now let's cut this piece off and test fit it over here. Alright, I installed this piece on self-tapping screws. Now it sits firmly. Let's move into this side and drill out this piece and install the new one. Then we're gonna be able to put the core support back and the rest of the parts. Alright, I got this end drilled out. Let's straight this out and self-tap it this end on. Alright, I installed this tip on. Now let's slam the core support on. KX. Alright guys, FedEx just came in. Bring the package, and I think I know what is it. Been waiting a whole week for it. This is the engine wire harness, I believe. Let's open up. Yep, it is engine wire harness. Awesome. Now, I'm probably gonna be installing it before I weld everything or not, I don't know. Have to decide. It's gonna be a little bit pain in the butt to install it after I install all the parts, but I don't know, I haven't decided. If you can see, this plug, that's the one that's smashed on my engine wire harness. And because of this, I have to replace whole thing. All right, let's put this aside and continue working on the vehicle. So what I'm doing right now is try to pull core support towards the passenger side because this core support is tweaked. I don't have a measurements on it. So I need to pull the core support about 1/4 inch towards the passenger side. Let's do it. All right, guys, I think that's it. Let's get the measuring tool and measure it. Right in the middle of the bolt. Also, right in the middle of the bolt. Also, where we want to check if it has same distance from the farthest bolt over there to the middle of this bolt. As you can see, it's in the middle. Same thing over here. It's in the middle. So all the measurements on the core support are good. The measurements from the furthest point over there to over here, crisscrossed, all good. Now we're gonna screw this core support in with the self-tapping screws like I did on this side, and we should be able to start test fitting our parts. All right, it's all screwed in, firm. Now let's put the parts on and see how everything lines up. I have a pretty good feeling about it. All right, I'm done with the driver's side fender. Now let's do passenger side. All right, passenger fender installed. Now time to install headlights. And we're gonna start with the passenger side first. Driver's side headlight is installed. Now let's install the front bumper. Alright guys, that's it. Everything looks good. On the bumper I can do some adjustments. This side sits a little bit too low, a little bit too inside, and this one sticks out, but that's fully adjustable. The main lines for me, it's the fender lines between the hood and fender, between fender and bumper, between fender and door. Those lines they're perfectly good. I like it. I didn't do perfect adjustments. I will do that on the final assembly. But right now, it gives me green light to start welding. And gives me confidence that everything is good and I didn't miss anything. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, share, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram at Salvagemasterv, and I will see you next time.